just take some pictures of me doing yoga stunts and all that. And then, I feel so good. Like, yeah, I visited one place, I traveled, and at the same time, I'm going to take yoga class. All right, my funny side is up, guys. So listen out to part three of spiritual stand-up comedy. We are covering how karma is real, and if you have not yet seen the first two episodes, this is a sequel to that. So do check out the episode 1 and 2 before you land here. So now I'm going to talk about how Shani Bhagwan is real. Yeah. So I just completed, when they talk about Shani Bhagwan, they talk about him being like giving you a lot of torture and a lot of pain and whatever is the wrongdoings that you've done previously. He's the one who kind of gives you back all that wrongdoings, and he clears it. It's people say that it's not like next lifetime you're going to experience. When Shani Bhagwan comes in your astrological charts, you'll experience now only. So me and my chappals are having a thing with Shani Bhagwan for real. And after listening to this story, you'll understand that karma is real. And today I'm going to do something for it, okay? So rewind 3 weeks back. The first time I'm in Kota, the first Saturday I'm out. Now I'm in the 4th week of travel. So previously, before all of this, I was on a 48 days vrat for Swami Ayyappa. So I was kind of used to walking without chappals. So during that vrat, you are supposed to walk without chappals so that you get used to feeling rocks and pebbles and the normal ways of tough terrains, because you have to walk up the mountain. So I've been a little used to walking without chappals. So I'm also on this mission that I will not miss taking yoga classes during my journey. So wherever I am, I keep logging in during the class and I take class from wherever I am at. And my students have also been experiencing the benefits of that. So what happens is I'm in Kota this 2 weeks before Saturday, and I start taking class. So while taking class, I leave my chappals on the lawn. So I'm at the palace, and I go very fast, look into the palace. I just have like half an hour, and I just take some pictures of me doing yoga stunts and all that. And then, I feel so good. Like, yeah, I visited one place, I traveled, and at the same time, I'm going to take yoga classes also. So I'm sitting. I feel like I can't take the class properly because there are some movements that I want to, do for the class. On Saturdays, we move the body a lot. So I step out of the car. It's a empty ground. It's like beautiful, serene place. And I step out of the car and we start doing the practice. And then I feel like, okay, the chappals are a little problematic. So I take them off. I take them off on the lawn, and I go off and I start doing my classes, and all my students are vibing. And it was such an amazing class. I feel so good after it, elated. I just jump into the car and go off to the next destination, where it's a beautiful amusement park that they've, not an amusement park, it's a beautiful, they call it a waterfront that they've built. So it's a very huge, it's going to grow so big. I'm just wishing the best for Kota. So you also check it out when you go there. So I reach that place and I buy the tickets and everything, parking done and everything. Then only I realize when I'm getting out of the car, my chappals are still there in that palace parking grounds. So I go off. I know that I can't do this anymore. So I go off. I visit this entire place, and it's about 2.5 hours. I watch the music show, everything, all that done. And I even tell the guide and all that I lost my chappal. He's like, huh, Saturday, no. Um, it happens. Just give it to Shani Bhagwan. He just wants to take it. It's like, how is this connected to Shani Bhagwan and me leaving it? So I just let it go. Fine, whatever you're saying, let it go. But then I was having this insight, what is this letting go and all? If I take my will, I can go and take it. No. So after coming out from the amusement park, I go into the car and I go to the palace ground. It's open, like it's a huge walkway where you can take your car into that palace. So that gates are open. I plead to the security, please, please leave me. My chappals are gone, and all that drama I do, and then they allow me. One security guard comes in the car also. And then we go to the palace ground. The entire team is sitting there. It's like a very old palace. And then I'm searching. I found my chappals. I was like, yay! So I have my willpower. Shani Bhagwan, you can't take my chappals now. And then things go on, unfold. I go to the next place and things are happening. You won't believe the next Saturday, I'm in Banaras, I'm in Varanasi. I'm taking this boat ride across Varanasi, across the lake. And in that boat, to enjoy the boat, to sit in the front, I remove my chappals and I sit in the front. And just seeing all this happening, there is a one place where you can get down and take bath in Gangama because she is a little more cleaner there. So I see this place. I didn't plan it. I'm getting the urge. I get down and I let the boat. And after completing my Ganga dip and everything, I'm like, oh, the chappals are not with me. And this is not one boat. There are at least 200. No, 200 is still a small number. 800 boats in that Ganga river. So it's impossible for you to find that chappal again because even if you go back, it's like so many multi-level layers. It's not one operator who's operating all these boats. So I don't know. And finally, I go back and then I was like, Shani Bhagwan, is this all real then? You really want my chappal or what? And then finally, I go and I found out that I found out the guy who organized it, and I waited for like 40 minutes for this boat to come back, and I took my chappal and I came. And that moment, I decided next Saturday, if you really want this chapel, let's see what happens. And you won't imagine what has happened, guys. Just yesterday evening, when I reached here, today is Saturday, Friday evening, when I reached here, after climbing some steps or something, I'm seeing the rubber beyond the sole, above the sole, has come off. And today I can't wear it anymore. Until yesterday, it served its purpose. So, although you think you have a lot of free will in life, there are always some things and a higher power operating. You can call it in different ways, but sometimes you just have to let go of some things and move on. It could be something like this chapel that just doesn't want to be with me anymore. And it's your simple act of letting go and not being attached to it. You can always buy another chapel, but this one, if it wants to go, let it go. This sounds little philosophical, but this is how karma plays out. Your time with this chapel is over. You have to let it go. Maybe you can even walk barefoot, but the time with this chapel is gone. You can buy new chapels or you can walk barefoot. It's up to you. You can put this into your relationship also. Hari Om Tat Sat.